Hey guys, hey, this is Nightcop34, and I am back because 3.0, I released it last night, and I just feel like I need to do a complete walkthrough. This is being loaded to ModHUD, ModHoster, and also for comments, updates, questions. Go to my Nightcop34 Designs Facebook page. But this video is for, or this live stream is for, a complete walkthrough of all the changes that I've done from version 2.0 to version 3.0. Because there was some releases after 2.0 that I never put on ModHoster and never put on ModHUD. Version 2.2, version 2.4, version 2.4.4, and now version 3.0. There's been a lot of changes I wanted to walk you through very quickly. This is not going to be a very long live stream, and it's not going to be a very long video. So the first thing I wanted to, I've got a list here, I'm just going to kind of go through it, is I added the bean cocoa orchard out here on the east side of the map, and it looks just like the coffee bean orchard, except it produces cocoa beans for the M&M Mars factory that I've added. So you need the cocoa beans to make chocolate, so you can make the peanut M&Ms and you can make the Snickers. So this is the cocoa bean orchard, and it's the same thing, like I said, as the here's the coffee bean orchard. It works the same way, nothing special, no big deal. See, the M&M Mars, so when you make the cocoa beans, if you'll just come right around this corner, up this road here, and down, you'll see the M&M Mars factory, which is right here. And you need to bring those cocoa beans in the back of the building, and they go right here, along with peanuts for the peanut M&Ms and the Snickers. So you'll drop off the cocoa beans. It also takes milk. It takes sugar and pallets, and also water right here. And what you get in return is M&M peanuts and Snickers, as I've said. And then let's see, the next one is Monster Energy drink that I've put in. And again, this is from version 2.0 to 3.0. These are all the changes that I've made since I released 2.0 on ModHUD and ModHoster. Now this is the Monster Energy Drink Factory, and it produces obviously energy drinks, and you'll pick it up out front right here. And it takes water, sugar beets, salt, and pallets, and you'll get the Monster Energy drink. Excuse me. The next factory I've added was I can never pronounce this correctly, Bertello, the Bertello pasta factory. And with this factory, you're going to bring in tomatoes, onions, your hamburger, chicken, water. You're going to bring in salt and cardboard, and it makes chicken Alfredo, Bertello chicken Alfredo, Bertello lasagna, and Bertello spaghetti and meatballs. So that's the product for the lasagna, or excuse me, pasta factory. I always call it lasagna factory for some reason. But this is the factories from version 2.4.4, which ModHUD and ModHoster never saw those. From 2.4.4 to now, I've added 6 factories. So there's been a lot of changes on this map. And I know Factory Farm 19 is out, guys. But if you don't like 19 and you kind of want to go back to 17, we're not, because with FS19, my problem with it is right now all you can do is seed, harvest, plant, go sell it. There's no factories. There's no. So if you want something to come back to, I'd really appreciate you coming back to Factory Farm version 3.0. And the next company is the all-new Electric Power Company, and I'm really proud of this one because of all the power grids in the back. They all buzz, and it sounds really Really, really cool when it does that. This is American Electric Power. And with this, you're going to bring in fuel from Texaco. Guys, do not try to take a liquid tanker full of fuel and bring it here. It's not going to accept it. This is a pallet trigger, not a liquid trigger. So basically, right next door, you're going to put in the products at the Texaco. You can put in vegetable oil, sunflower oil, or peanut oil, corn, and manure. Excuse me, along with water. And here's where it will produce the fuel and the oil, and both of these are needed at the power company. You'll drop off the fuel, or excuse me, the oil here from Texaco and the fuel right there. You'll also need to drop off empty pallets, cardboards, input wood chips and peanut shells, and coal. Now you get the coal. I get a lot of questions for that. You get the coal at the Kingsford factory, and yeah, I know it's not real realistic because you're not digging it out of a mine, but this is the Kingsford factory, and it's the closest thing to coal I could come up with. So here's your coal. You'll put in the ingredients for that. Grab this coal here and bring it over to the power plant. And listen at this buzzing sound, guys. So when you walk in there, you hear that buzzing of the electrical current going through the wires. I think it's really cool. But so that's the power plant. And now this next one, guys, you really got to pay attention to this next one. I did a lot of live streaming when I was editing this map, and those who watch the live stream, they understand, you know, what I did, where I put stuff, how it works. But those who never heard of my live stream or never heard of Nightcop 34, they just downloaded the map off ModHUD. This is very important. If you'll look around the map, every factory in every residential area has garbage cans in front of them, or dumpsters. In other words, the factories will have these dumpsters. Some of them will have two, some of them will have just one dumpster. But you still get 10 bags of trash, and you will see the trash accumulating in front of the dumpster. Or you'll see the trash accumulating in front of a residential area, and let me show you right over here. Every residential building has a trash can in front of it for waste management. And inside the store, under factory farm equipment, you will find the garbage truck. Scroll all the way to the right in that category, and you'll see the garbage truck. And if you buy that garbage truck, the waste management garbage truck, you can actually go around and collect the garbage. And it loads automatically. You get near it, you hit the A button on the controller, or I don't know what it's for, the keyboard, but it'll tell you. And you make sure it's on recycle bags, not on bales or hay bales or straw bales. Make sure it's on recycling bags, and you'll go through and you'll collect all this garbage. Every residential area has these garbage cans. Some of them I put 2 at, like the bigger houses, and most of them just have the 1. So you'll collect those. That garbage truck will hold 150 bags, and you want to drive it out here to the waste management area. And this is the entry for the waste management area, and it's right beside the power company. So let me come up, and you'll pull right in here at the end of that road. You'll go through the gate, and this is the waste now all these trucks here, this is what the truck looks like in the store. Now these are just placeables, so you can't use those. They're just sitting here just for show. But you'll grab this waste management truck and you'll collect the garbage, and you'll bring it here to this trigger, and you'll get paid for those 150 bags you collected. So very, very important that you guys know this is out here. And look where it is. It's at the very corner It's on the southwest end of the map, very corner. So on your mini map, when you bring that up in game and you hit the escape and you see the little small map that comes up, the trigger for this one will not show up because it's right here on the corner of the map, and for some reason it won't show up on the mini map. So you don't even know it's here unless you watch this video or if you just explore around the map. But I did put, one of the default vehicles is a pickup truck that I put right up underneath here, so people will, when they tab through their vehicles, at least they'll see this and kind of put two and two together, I'm hoping, and say, hey, you know, it's all these trash cans in front of all the residential areas. And I'm real happy about the trash because it gives the residential area meaning now. Before, the residential area on any map was just for show, just for a little bit of realism. It didn't do nothing but take up space on the map. Now the residential area means something, because now you can go through and collect their garbage and make money. Okay, guys, for those of you who are watching this on just a video on Mod HUD and Mod Hoster, this is actually being recorded on a live stream, and so if you hear me answer questions or talk to somebody, that's what it's about. And Morpheus, my buddy Morpheus, is saying, Pat, you should show us how it works. Are you talking about the garbage truck, Morpheus? I can do that. So let me do this. I'm going to switch camera views for this walkthrough video, and I'll go in game and I'll show you how the garbage truck works, so everybody will kind of get a better idea. So let me switch camera views. Now guys, when you're watching this video and I switch camera views, your screen's going to go black until I bring up the game. And here we go. And I'm going to bring up my multiple chat so I can see what everybody is saying. Okay. Just waiting for the game to load, and then I'll take you in here and show you exactly how this garbage truck works. It's a very good thing for this map. I'm really excited about it. I think it gives it, I don't know, just a lot more realism. And most of all, like I already said, it makes the residential area worth something. Taking a little while to load the map. I guess I should have just recorded this offline, that way I could have edited this part out so everybody doesn't have to sit and wait for the map to load. Now I think I have a garbage truck already. This is just this is my testing map. And guys, one other thing I hadn't gotten to yet, I did make a product trailer as a flatbed. And all it is the product trailer dry van back here. Let's speed up a little bit. This one here, without the sides and the top and the front and the back. So this way you can watch the product being loaded. So if you want to buy the flatbed, it's $48,000. If you want to buy the dry van product trailer, and these are the only two trailers beside the BD trailer, that little brown one right here, that will pick up these products on this map. You cannot get a mod, bring it over here and try to pick up these products. These are the only three trailers that will pick up the products at all the factories. So let me see if I should have. There it is. Okay, so here's the waste management. Yeah, good deal. So this is the truck you buy in the store, and if you go to the store and go to factory farm equipment, most of the equipment that you need for this map is in here. The animal trailer to buy the goats and the sheep and to transport the stuff to the meat factory, you need that. To buy rabbits, to buy chickens, you have to use this animal trailer multi. And then there's the product trailer, the grain trailer, and then these are all the Grim cabbage, carrots. These are the harvesters you're going to need to harvest all the root crop on the map. There's your garbage truck right there, $158,000 garbage truck, and then there's the product flatbed at the very end. So you'd buy that for $158,000. You'll have it, and then what you do. Now look at my menu on the left-hand side. You see where it says work position? I'm using a Xbox controller, but if you're using the keypad or your keypad, it's going to say something else. I don't know what it will say. But if I hit A, now it's ready to go. If I hit A again, you see where it says recycle bags? Well, it's going to start off when you first buy it as square bales. So you have to move it to, you see how I'm going through the square bales, round bales, Ultima 4, Ultima HD bales, and then recycle bags. That's what it has to be on to pick up these trash bags. Once you hit recycle bag, hit A again where you don't see the recycling bag, and now it's ready to pick up. Now you see this bag right here? I can just go right over here and it picks it up automatically. Did you guys see that? And the bag is inside here. You'll see the bag. That's what the bags look like. And all the bags in front of the residential area and the factories look just like that. See the one that's got the little recycling emblem on there, not the light or the bright blue, but the darker blue bag. That's what I just picked up. So, and I don't know if I can teleport around, but let's try. Let's see. Let's go right there. I might lose my bag. Yes, it'll probably fall out. You don't want to teleport. You don't want to do all that. I'm just doing this for the purpose of this video. So if I come over here, see all this trash right there? Okay, so I'm just going to swing around, because you've got to be on the right hand side. You got to be on the right hand side to pick it up, and it'll just automatically pick it up as you drive by it. If for some reason it doesn't, that means that you're like this. You're in the unload center and all that. So if I go by it now, it's not going to pick them up, because I'm not telling it. That one fell out because I teleported. Let me get away from this car. It's funny how when I try to test something, all the traffic shows up, huh? Look at that bag. It's just following me. Okay, let me stop. Go to work position where I cannot see unloading or unload center or any of that, and now it'll pick it up. I just ran over it again. Now if you don't teleport, those bags are going to stay in your truck. You can go around this way. I forgot where I put it here. Where did I put it at? Oh, I put it on the other side. That's right. So this is the monster factory. See all this bag of trash? Now when you start your game, you're not going to have all those bags of trash. It takes a while for them to accumulate. This is just a test map for me. So that's why I have all the trash. See, I can go right by. I don't have to stop. I don't have to slow down. I can go at the speed I want to and pick those those trash bags up. See, I'm at 38 miles an hour, and boom, it picks them up. Okay, so now I'm just going to go out to, I'm going to turn the loading off. And remember, anywhere you see these dumpsters that say waste management on the front of them, and all of them do, you can pick up the trash. I got rid of all the dumpsters that were just for show on the map and put everything waste management. Damn, I can't even talk now. Waste management. So I'm going to make this long drive. I know I didn't want to make this video this long, but Morpheus had this great idea that I'd go in game and show you. So it's really taken up a lot of time that I didn't want to take up. But, you know, he's the genie ass, so I figured I'd follow his lead. But this is where you go to dump this garbage, and I just want to show you how it all works. Because I know I'm going to get these messages saying, hey, I got these trash bags, how do you know, please watch the walkthrough video. That's what I'm going to tell them. But yeah, there's been a lot of changes. This is the garbage pickup trash bags. I'm going to show you guys I've added some an extra pallet factory on the northwest side of the map. I've also added 2 board pallets on the west side of the map, and another cardboard factory on the west side of the map next to the pallet factory. So just to kind of make it a little easier, because this is a 4X map. And I don't think in version 2.0, guys, that you have on ModHUD and ModHoster that I had these vehicles. Since then, I've added all these vehicles to the Walmart parking lot. Every parking lot, the downtown area, they all have vehicles now. So, and I don't think I had that in version 2.0. I may have, but I don't, wow, hell, I don't remember. Also, I've put in, let's see, the cardboard factory additional. All the new products have been added to the logistics center. Now, you cannot store trash bags at the logistics center. You have to bring the trash bags. Oh, and let me show you this. Let me stop real quick. If you hit V on your keyboard, you're going to bring up the menu or the fill level on this trash truck. So we have 21 bags of 150. So that's how you can keep up with it. Just hit the V, and it'll show you on the if you look on the controls, it says HUD off V or HUD on, you know, if you don't have it on. And I've tried to, maybe somebody out there in farming simulator land will know how to speed this truck up. I've tried, but I'm very unsuccessful. So, and yeah, you can go inside the truck. This is what the inside looks like. Is those cigarettes? Oh, heck yeah. Those are Marlboros. Okay. You'd think I made this truck, and I did not. But I would like to give a shout out to Morpheus for the artwork in the outside, because when we got this truck it was just orange, and I sent it to him and he made it green and white. He did it exactly how I wanted to. Put the signs on the side, the little sign in the back. The only thing I did was I changed out the sign, because I like this one better because it says think green. So appreciation to Morpheus. Yep, there is no fast way to get out here to the waste management. And then you'll slow down, let the gate open. It opens automatically. And you have to be on the right hand side of this trigger. And you don't have to be inside that trigger. You can put it right here. And then work position, unload center, hit the X. I hit the X button and I just unload it. And I'll get for that, I got $289 for those 21 bags. So you're not gonna, oh man, my lighter, my flint went out of my lighter, I think. Okay, you're not gonna make your fortune picking up trash, but it's definitely a way to make some income, and to do something when you're waiting for your crops to grow or whatever. So let me get out of here, and I'm gonna go back to the actual GE so I can kind of walk you through faster. I could go in game and fly around, but it's a lot faster with GE. Okay, I'm going to change camera views. Okay, so we're back here. So that is how, and if that bored the hell out of you guys, you can thank Morpheus, because it was his idea, his suggestion. So anyway, did they? Yeah, they did, Mike. Okay, so let's see. I told you about the extra pallet factory. So let me take you over here on the west side of the map. I added an extra pallet factory here. So now you have one way over there by field 22, and you have one here. You also have another cardboard factory right next to the pallet factory, and you have one down by field 22. And then I added 2 more board pallets out this way, and I added, since version 2.0, I framed the whole map. This whole factory farm is framed with forestry. So from Texaco, it starts right here at the Texaco, it goes all the way around the map, and it ends by field 13 right here. So all the way around this map is now forestry. So, but anyway, the cardboard or the board pallet factories are here. I've also added a beehive factory, so you can make honey. This makes the beehives. You take these beehives over to the honey mill, which is right here beside Kellogg's. You put the beehives in there, seed in there for the flowers for the bees, and it produces honey. You take that honey over to the brand new Planters peanut factory, which was not in version 2.0, and you drop off the honey in the back here, along with salt, honey, and pallets, along with peanuts, and it will make peanut butter, it'll make peanut oil, and it will make honey roasted peanuts. So there's your Planters peanuts factory, which is right next to the power plant that I showed you earlier. And let's see what else I've got. I told you about the logistics center. I added forestry outside the map. I also turned off that awful godforsaken sound when you load this game, that hot air balloon sound. You won't hear that anymore. I got rid of that. I also went through the whole map, and I may have missed some spots because it's a big map, but I filled in the bald areas where there was no grass where there should be. So you'll notice that if in version 2.0, all those little bald spots along the side of the road are gone. The grass area, Planters peanuts. I also, in version 2.0, this was Campbell Soup's right here, this building here. And I switched this building to Purina factory, and it makes cat food, it makes dog food, and puppy food. So here's your what is this? This is Purina healthy puppy food. This is your Purina dog chow, and this is your Friskies cat food. I only did that for the cat lovers, because I think Morpheus begged me to do it, because I think he owns 18 cats, but I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not sure of the number. But anyway, I'm getting off. I just want this to be a really nice, complete walkthrough video. So anybody that's brand new to Factory Farm, you got a understanding of how the map works. Anybody that downloaded version 1, version 1.5, 2.0 on Mod HUD and Mod Hoster, hopefully this video will help you kind of understand the upgrades and the updates and the add-ons. Let's see, I did change the inputs up in Texaco from version 2.0 to 3.0, so they're going to be different inputs. Also, I added Honey Smacks to the Kellogg's. So if we come over here to Kellogg's, there's different inputs. I got rid of that awful black track that was here where you would unload the wheat and the corn. So I eliminated that, just made it 2 ground crates, and then it's still the same as far as here. You've got the sugar, you're going to put the pallets in, but then on this other side you're also going to put in salt, and then over here you'll put in honey for the Honey Smacks, and then what you'll get in return is the Frosted Flakes, the Mini Wheats, and the Honey Smacks. So that's the upgrade to the Kellogg's factory. So let me set the new inputs. I also fixed the water tube at the Budweiser plant, which is no big deal. I mean, from version 2.0 to 3.0, some people didn't realize that thing didn't work, but it's a blue level tube that goes up and down with the fill of the water. I fixed that. Let's see. I removed a bunch of silos at the placeable area over here by field 22 and the BGA. See, in version 2.0, I added a lot of silos to the BGA area. Well, I got rid of those and I added a storage digestate tank. This is just for storage, guys. No, right here, I'm sorry. Output liquid manure, input liquid manure. So, and I said digestate is for liquid manure, not digestate. I also added a hay, what do they call this thing? A slurry separator, and it makes hay. So if you input liquid manure, you're going to get digestate and you're going to get hay. So I thought that was pretty, really pretty cool, placeable. And then I added a manure maker here, the manure silo, and you still have one over here at this placeable area. And then I also eliminated the silage silo, because each one of these, if you'll look here, each one makes silage. So if you do fertilizer, liquid fertilizer, or digestate, you're going to get silage. So I eliminated that silo. And then here's your other manure maker, and nothing changed in here except for what I just showed you that I deleted. Let's see, the hay, several silos, I said that. I also fixed the trigger at Heinz. I moved that trigger because the output triggers. And let me show you what I'm talking about. In version 2.0, I had the products here and on the other side of this building. Now they'll show up back here at these docks. I moved them back in the back. So I just thought that was I don't know, a more realistic place to have it than to have it, because I had it right here at these blue plates, and then I had it here for the ketchup. So I moved it to a more realistic place so you can back up into that dock and load the ketchup. Also, I did the same thing with Del Monte. If you remember, all the products in 2.0 was lined up against this back wall, and I moved it. I deleted some of these gray tubes that were in the way, and I put all the products in the dock doors instead of having it along this wall on the shelves. I just think it looks a lot more realistic this way. And then I moved the water, obviously, right there. And let me stay with my list. Let's see, repair trigger at Buffalo Grill. Yeah, there was a problem with the trigger at the Buffalo Grill, and I got a lot of messages on those. But I did fix that and release the fix. But if you didn't get it, well, I don't think I put it. I did not put it on Mod HUD or Mod Hoster. So all my updates to the map has been going to my Facebook page, Knotcop34 Designs, and that link is below this in the description area of your download page on Mod HUD and Mod Hoster. So make sure you go to my Facebook page. I will not monitor Mod HUD or Mod Hoster for comments or questions. You have to go to my Facebook page and ask me any questions or make comments, or if you get stuck on something, you don't know how something works, go to my Facebook page, because I don't log in and out of Mod Hoster and Mod HUD and check messages. So I just load the map there, guys, and then I log out and never go back. So, because it's just easier for me if you just go to Nightcop 34 Designs on Facebook. The link is in the description of this, of all the changes in this this download, and that's where you'll ask me all the questions. But anyway, there was a big problem with this. People would ride up here and, you know, they'd be like floating in the air because the trigger was too high. But the trigger's invisible, so it looked like they were floating, but I fixed that. And let's see, I relocated because of the M&M Mars factory. So if you download this map and you're looking for, you see this here and you say, hey, there's the French fries, now where's the potato chips? Because the potato chips was right beside here, it was sitting right here, but I had to move it. So I just moved it down the road around the corner, and I also moved the biscuit factory, because the biscuit factory was right about here. Here's where the biscuit factory was there. So I had to move it down on this corner. Everything's the same, nothing changed on the biscuit factory except its location. And again, here's these garbage cans that you can pick up with your waste management garbage truck. And here is the potato chips. I just moved it around the corner, so it's right there, just down from the cocoa bean orchard. I see garbage truck, added, relocated biscuit factory, store pick garbage truck. I also, yesterday, right before I was releasing, I added because now guys, with version 2.0, you'll know that there was a church and a graveyard right out here where this lasagna place is sitting. This is where the church and the graveyard was. So I removed that, and then yesterday, right before I released version 3.0, and when I say yesterday, we're talking about July 20th of 2019, I put the church right here on this corner. So the church is back, I just didn't put the graveyard back. And again, you know, you still have your trash cans right there that you can collect the garbage. But, so that was added. And let's see, I think I've missed a bunch of stuff. Additional pallet factory, cardboard factory, additional board factories. I added the chicken meats to logistics center. Also, yeah, there's been a lot of changes at the logistics center, so let me take you over there and show you that. A whole new board was added to the logistics center from version 2.0 to 3.0. As you guys know, if you're playing 2.0 at all, there was only 2 of these banners, and well, no, I think there was only 1, wasn't there, in the beginning, but I added the second one and the third one. So all the products except for the trash, you can't load the trash in here, but all the other products are loaded. You can load it in the logistics center. And guys, if you ever have a problem, because the problem I'm dealing with right now, so just know if you could drop off a product here that's listed on the boards, and then you're having problems getting it out of here on the output, that means you have a mod conflict. So just go through and find out which mod is conflicting. The way I do it is I just turn them all off, and I start at the top and I turn 5 on, go back in the game to see if the problem still exists. If it still exists or it doesn't exist, then I turn those 5 off and go to, or leave those 5 on and go to the next 5 until I find the mod that's creating the problem. So it's just a process of elimination. Let's see, additional cardboard. I'm just going through a list here, guys. Forestry on the outside, I already told you about that. Hot air balloon, the bald areas on the grass, peanut factory, Purina. Oh, and since version 2.0, I don't think this was here. No, it was not. I've also added enhanced chickens. So you can buy chickens using that multiple animal multi-trailer. So you go to the livestock over here, which is right behind this courthouse on the main street. You buy chickens and rabbits and goats and all that. You can buy all that from there. And you bring it over here to the enhanced chickens, and you can drop them off here. And then here you can decide whether you want eggs or whether you want them to breed and make more chickens. So I think that's your options. But either way, if you decide for them to breed and make more chickens, when those chickens grow up, you can load them up, or you can take them straight from the livestock straight to here. So when you drop them off in here, and you've got the wheat or the barley or the corn, whatever you put here, and you got the water in here, then it's going to make fat chickens. That's what it's called, fat chickens. And you'll take those fat chickens to the meat factory and make chicken wings, chicken breasts, chicken legs. So, and you can use it at various, the chicken breast can be used at different factories, or you can sell it, or you can just sell the fat chickens. You don't have to take them to the meat factory. I also put in, since version 2.0, the rabbit breeding. So you buy the rabbits again at the same place with the livestock trailer. Not just any livestock trailer. It has to be that yellow animal multi-trailer that's in the factory farm equipment. So no other trailer is going to work. So you bring the chickens and you unload them right here, and you'll see the little baby, or not chickens, the rabbits. Hell, you'll see the little rabbits. You see a rabbit right here? Well, they'll be bouncing around here, and as long as you have the input hay, and with this input hay and the input straw, you can use a tipper. You can bring a bale of hay here. However you want to bring it here, because the trigger is right in front of that sign. So you don't have to have bales of hay or round bales of hay. You can use a tipper and bring it loose if you want to. And then as long as you've got the straw here, and I think it takes water. Yep, water right there. Then the rabbits will turn into fat rabbits, and you can take those to the meat factory, or you can sell them. So, and I think that's Campbell Soup. Oh, I also put in an enhanced Campbell Soup. This came from, if anybody's seen Joran's map by Maverick, this came from his map. I just really liked it. I liked his design. Maverick did all this artwork, guys. He made this from scratch. These Campbell Soup cans, the way the cans down here look, where it says cream, it says water. Maverick worked very, very hard on this factory, and once I saw it, I just really thought it really looked cool. But I already had a Campbell Soup factory, and if you remember, it used to be where the Purina is. But then I figured, okay, I can go ahead and get it, and I asked Maverick, and he said, yeah, by all means, you know, if you can use it, take it. So we got this. It looks a lot better, a lot more professional looking as far as a Campbell Soup factory. And these, you'll also see, I'm switching these out slowly. You see these little explanation lights? That is your player trigger. So if you walk into that and you've got this factory up and running, it's going to tell you what your percentages of inputs and outputs are. So, and those are at several of the factories. I changed them as I added them. I changed them as some of the older ones I've changed, but not all of them are changed. Some of them still have that little TV screen that says product information. And here's your dumpsters for your trash. So, and you'll see the trash bags piling up in front of the dumpsters. Even though the sign here on the trash dumpster says notice. See where it says all trash must be put in the container. Well, there was no way to put those trash bags in the container. So, and not let you see that you have trash. Let's see, make sure I got everything. Since I'm on a live stream while I'm doing this walkthrough video, can anybody tell me anything that I've missed? Is the same way for straw in the chicken? Yes, it is. It sure is. You can take bales, you can take tipper. He's asking, can you take loose straw over here to the chicken breeding right here? And the answer is yes. You can use bale, you can use round bale, or you can use a tipper in here to drop off the straw for the bedding. And when you drop it off, you'll see this whole area right here, this concrete area filled with straw. So, and let's see. I've never heard a hot air balloon sound. Yeah, Mike, the hot air balloon sound, I took it out in version 2.2, I think. Or 2.2. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else in this walkthrough video I need to go through. Let's see, I told you about the cocoa beans. I'm just going through my list, guys. Power company, waste management, garbage pickup, pallet factory. You know about the new pallet factory on the west side, the cardboard, additional board factories, forestry on the outside of the map, surrounding the map, the hot air balloon, grass to bald areas, peanut factory, Purina, enhanced Campbell Soup. I changed out inputs in Texaco, the beehive factory. I upgraded the honey mill factory, added sugar smacks, yep, removed silage, added new output products to the logistics center, correct slurry, several silos at the BGA, buffalo grilled chips. Okay, guys, that looks pretty much it. And again, if you guys have any questions whatsoever on how something works, on how something what input you need, what output you need, if something's not working right, or you just want to make a comment, negative or positive, go to my Nightcop 34 Designs Facebook page. The link to that page is in the change log on ModHUD and ModHoster. And if you can't remember that, or if you don't want to go there, if you go to Facebook and type in Nightcop 34 Designs with a space between Nightcop 34 and Designs, there's a space there, it will show you my Facebook page. Go and like that page, and that's where all the updates, small updates, large updates, that's where all the updates go for Factory Farm before I ever put it on ModHoster or ModHUD. I uploaded that last night on July 20th, 2019, and today's the July 21st of 2019. I'm going to put this on ModHoster and ModHUD. So you'll get the updates a lot quicker if you like my Nightcop 34 Designs on Facebook. Also, you can follow me on Twitter, or Twitch, not Twitter, on Twitch under Nightcop 34 Designs. You can follow me on, or subscribe to me on YouTube for all my live streams on YouTube, which is Nightcop 34 Designs. Imagine that. So anyway, guys, I hope this video helped you. I hope it explained a lot. Again, I'd like to my shout out. I'm giving a shout out to all my testers, Mike and Glenn, Wayne, and Rod. I really appreciate those guys testing. Also, Papa Smurf took it to Nick the Hick, and those of you on ModHoster and ModHUD should know Nick the Hick. He does a lot of mod reviews. They did testing on the map before I released version 3.0. So my thanks goes out to each and every one of those. Also, again, thanks to Morpheus for the artwork and the texture work he did on the garbage truck and the product trailer. So he also, all that artwork from version 2.0 to 3.0, you see the product trailer. It used to say farmers on the side, now it says factory farm. Really cool. Morpheus did all that work. Morpheus is his online handle. You can follow him also on Twitch and YouTube and Facebook. So guys, I'm going to end the video. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions, again, Nightcop 34 Designs on Facebook. You guys have a super blessed evening.